What's good? This is Trey, and the topic of this video is if you want to get eights and nines, right? So imagine if we had a scale of like attractiveness of women, right? You know, you would say the eights and the nines are at the higher point of the scale, and then we'd say like, five and six or whatever, they're at the lower part of the scale, right? And eights and nines, it's subjective, right? One guy may say a girl is an eight, another guy might say she's a seven or whatever. I mean, I'm just saying, in your opinion, the eights and nines are just the girls you really find attractive, right? The girls that you think are hot, the girls that you think are fine. Let's just say those are the eights and nines. I'm not gonna say 10 because to me, you say somebody is a 10, you're giving them a lot of credit, right? Like, what is a 10? They're perfect, a girl's perfect. I don't know about that. But anyway, so eights and nines. Let's say you're going for the eights and nines. What I'm saying is, if you want to get eights and nines, like the highest, the girls that you really find attractive, you need to get good with six and sevens, and basically you need to get comfortable with women that aren't that fine, right? Deal with the women that you can actually handle, right? You know what I mean? Like, if the girl who you think is fine showed up in front of you right now, would you be comfortable? Would you be able to be yourself 100%? Would you be able to lead her? Would you be able to handle her shit tests, her challenges? Would you be able to handle her around her friends? Like, there's a lot of shit that you have to be able to do to really like be a really attractive girl's man, right? And if you're not comfortable doing it, she's not gonna be like, oh yeah, he's not comfortable with me, yes, I want him to be my man. No, that's not what it is. So you have to practice or get references with women that you can handle, women that you are comfortable with, women that you can actually do your shit and not be so insecure and shit. Then you build up your confidence, and then once you build up your confidence, you're like, oh yeah, I'm good with women, whatever. Then you start aiming higher and higher and higher, and you keep going. But what guys do, and I used to do this too, is I would just focus on the girls I think is fine. So if a girl, let's say I go talk to some girls or whatever, and a girl, she's not that cute or whatever, I'll be, I don't want that one, or I don't deal with those girls or whatever. And what I'm doing is I'm rejecting. It's like I'm rejecting. Universe is sending me women so I can work on myself and become more comfortable with women and work on my game. And I'm saying, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. I only want the fine girl. But the thing is, when the fine girl shows up, are you ready? It's like, okay, if we talking about basketball, right? In order to get good at basketball, you got to first play against some scrubs, beat the scrubs. Then you go play against a higher level, next level, and then NBA or whatever, right? The higher level. But you don't go straight into the high level. Like, you don't just go straight into the professional. You don't just go straight into Olympics. You gotta pay your dues. You gotta beat all the bosses and go up to the higher boss. So like, if the fine woman, I'm saying this, like, if you can go up to a woman that you think is fine, like your type exactly and all that, and you can be comfortable around her and not compromise who you are and all this shit, and all your insecurities don't show up and shit, then you're good to go straight for them, right? But if you are around a really beautiful girl and you can't be yourself and you feel weird and this and that, you can't lead properly, you can't really be a man, then you have work to do, right? So stop focusing on that girl that you're not ready for and work on these girls, the ones that aren't as attractive, but deal with them. Like, build your confidence, and really, really do it. Don't like be resisting it and shit and be like, man, thinking you're way better than them and shit. Like, no, like, just enjoy the process. Because if you do it, if you build up your confidence, if you become competent, you get the skills, you get the game, you get the understanding, you develop a style that's attractive and all that shit, then when the fine girl shows up, you'll know exactly what to do. But if you didn't get all that practice and shit, when a fine girl shows up, you're gonna make a ton of mistakes. You're gonna lose her, you're gonna be crushed, you're gonna say women suck and this and that and this and that. And it's all on you, because you had the opportunities to work on these other girls and you didn't. You said, oh, I'm too good for them or whatever. She's too fat or she's too this or she's too that. Right? And you don't have to make them your girlfriend. Just go on dates with them and get experiences with them. Go here with them. Go there with them. You know what I mean? Get comfortable with women in general, so then you're not like, so when the fine girl shows up, you're not stuck in your head and you're not, oh shit, I hope I don't fuck it up, or this and that, this and that. All right, so that's the advice of this video. If you are ready to take your game to the next level, right? You are ready to be a beast when it comes to meeting and attracting women. If you want to be able to walk up to a woman with confidence and have a good interaction, get her number, get her on a date, have a successful date, and then create a romantic relationship. If you want to actually have that as a skill set, not something that you're getting lucky or hoping that it works or this. No, actually have a skill set. You know what I mean? Let's talk. Send me a private message. Let's have a conversation. Let's see what you're dealing with. You know what I mean? I'll give you some advice. I'll give you some suggestions. You know what I mean? And then we'll see if we can work together, right? Because reality is, you want results, right? You want the result. There's certain goal that you would like to have, or you would like to achieve. And we in a new year now, let's make it happen, right? Let's make it happen. Let's not keep going in circles. Let's not keep one step forward, two step back. Let's move. Let's go. You know what I mean? Let's do it. Thanks for watching. Peace.